Hey guys, I'm Gent on occasion, and today on Atlantis, Daring Thul, Vulture Storm, and Aegir Ha. No winning a mission without mastercrafted melee weapons. Isn't that exciting? Also, yeah, stratagems. I didn't use that in the last mission, and I realised I could have done in that last turn, where we were a little bit swarmed. I could have used that, and we could have. Although it looked like I would have defeated everything anyway, because uncovering that last pod at the end, I didn't see that happening, so I guess it wouldn't have made a difference now that I think about it. Anyway, whatever, we need to remember to use that, is what I'm getting at. It might be quite useful. Let's go.
Status. Ultramarines currently engaged with a force of word-bearers below.
Have they detected us?
Negative. Do you take me for some half-augmented engine seer?
The Inquisitor meant no insult, Dominus. We will locate and destroy the seeds and leave the rest none the wiser.
Very cool. They really nailed the sort of vibes of the Grey Knights. The fact that they are this sort of like secret, you know, organization that just sort of gets in, deals with the threat that most people are completely unaware of, and then leave, you know, before anyone can figure out what happened. I love that. I mean, that's largely how Space Marines operate anyway. You know, Space Marines don't tend to do, like, big planetary conquests or anything. Like, they tend to just sort of show up to back up, you know,
Unleash me.
the sort of usual, like, planetary defense forces. And, you know, then leave again. Once they've, like, you know, wiped out the enemy headquarters or something. They don't tend to linger too long. Of course, is that really the only pod? That seems to be the only pod. Interesting. Huh. Well, you know, the only pod with a seed in it. But yeah, let's just move this way. Enemies! Enemies! Come on, fellas. There's gonna be some over there. Sure. Hanging out by the Lehman Russ, armed with a battle light. Good stuff. I think a battle cannon might be more useful. But yeah, most of the literature that's just like, oh, big war with Space Marines. Then yeah, Space Marines tend to hang out on a planet for bloody ages. You know, just sort of fight like regular soldiers. But you know, that's not really typical. It's not really the typical experience of a Space Marine. That's usually like, oh, things have really gone wrong.
At your service.
Things have gone horribly wrong here.
Moving out.
Sure are. Do I want to climb up there, maybe? I really don't know. I don't know where I want to be. It's like being up here might be useful. A lot of heavy cover around here, but then they'll be down here. We're going to shoot them from up there, and they climb up. They can easily climb up and get to, like, flanking us. So maybe we want to be avoiding that area? So that way we're not giving them the option of all that cover? I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Han, what is your will?
Alright, let's get you over here. A little worried about that uncovering something, though. So maybe I should move forward
Come on. Here.
with, like, these guys first.
Your
Because, you
orders?
know, this terrain is in the way. And I don't want you to run that way, if you can. Let's do that, maybe. Okay, we're very close.
At your service. Yes, Commander.
And yeah, Daring Thul would be nice for him to be nearby too. We get him real close. God, please don't uncover anyone. Damn it! That's so annoying. I was just like, when you go over that pipe, your head's gonna bob up, but
Out of sight.
don't let him see you.
See me here.
I see the foe.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, I see Defoe.
I am here to say
William Defoe.
Unleash me. Your orders?
William to friend. Ooh, that could be fun. Yeah, we could just hoof this over there. And that would be all of his movement, though, which sounds a bit
What is your will?
of a waste.
Storm.
Storm. Yeah, we could throw that. Oh, ooh, hang on. We could hit all of them. That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. Let's do that, and as long as we can finish that guy off, then they won't create more zombies. Then it'll just be these cultists.
With me, my brothers.
I love this as an opening gambit. It's such a silly opening gambit.
Emperor's fury.
Alright, there's more stuff over there, but quite a distance. Oh, we can't quite hit there. That's a shame. I was thinking, oh great, we can get behind full cover there. No. No, we can't. Here, though, but I'd like to be further along. Ideally. I mean, I could teleport, I suppose. But that feels a bit wasteful, doesn't it? Feels a bit of a waste. But, I don't know, maybe not? On the other hand, maybe not. Let's do it.
Gliding.
It's one willpower, you know? So, screw it. Got plenty of willpower. Shooting like that guy. Alright, moving here. Psychic Onslaught on him, so that explodes. That will kill him all. But that will use all of our ammo, and then he will be able to take a shot at us. What's his deal? He's just a cultist, so he'll just shoot at us, so we'll take a damage, probably.
What is your will?
What is your favorite color? Sorry, that's not what we're playing, is it? Boom. Oh, really? He will bleed, but he'll get to act first. Which is rubbish. God, you are like the worst person to have this far back. But, of course, if I... something. Shooty biscuits. Okay, around here you couldn't have shot. Because, like, he can't shoot that guy, right? Right? Maybe not. We can shoot that. But
Yes, Commander.
why shoot that when we can kill everything? Oh, right, you're over there. Yeah, that'll do it.
Standing ready.
Alright, look. Darek Thul. He can move up here.
Your command.
He can shoot twice. He can shoot twice. So we could just shoot him twice.
Target acquired.
See, like, show him once. Hilarious. Oh, support fire. Nice. I don't think he was close enough. It is tough because a lot of the time, like, stuff can happen off screen that you can't see, and I find that really annoying. I really wish the icon would show up on the thing you're shooting. That would make it just a lot more usable. Alright, so if we go up here, we can then give Thul an extra AP, which he can then use to jump back down.
Aye, sir.
Also, it really looked like he was going to get shot then, didn't it? And yeah, that should kill them both.
I am his will.
Yep.
I will sanctify my rounds.
So there is one enemy left.
I am here to serve.
There's one enemy left. Alright, we can move you down here. And then another chapter. Come on. There we go. Excellent.
Your orders.
And yeah, we can move him to here. So he's in full cover.
Affirmative.
Excellent. And you're still here. You can just sit tight, I suppose. So you can use your Aegis shield, but that actually fills up your bar a little bit. You know, the bloom rises. So, you know, it's kind of good to do, kind of good not to.
What is your will?
You know, depends. Depends on what you fancy. We could kill him with a Force Strike. We will get that willpower right back, but it would be nice to have more willpower anyway. Are you... Oh, you're still going to have an AP anyway, so you can just hit him twice. So yeah, Islanthus just trying to show his, you know, he's valuable. We can hit his ranged weapon off. Imagine having a Like being hit so hard with a hammer that it takes off a limb.
Threat eliminated.
Just atrocious. Atrocious business. These things explode. Hang on a minute. I think I have a vague recollection that there might be a seed pod up in that part of the map. But I might be talking crap. I think there's one in this corner as well. I think. But we could just go straight to the spaceport and we could be done with this mission really nice and quickly. And I think that sounds great to me. Just sounds, you know, nice and easy. And then we can just huddle back in the corner behind all those crates while reinforcements come up. You know, be nice and easy. So let's just get out of here. Quick mission.
Yes,
In and out.
Commander.
Yeah, bloom's rising. It'll do that. Alright, they are pretty close. They are pretty close. That should be safe.
Once.
He says. Yep, it is. It is.
Standing ready.
I knew it. I knew it. Told you to be safe.
What is your will?
Here.
Storm, our fun teleporting friend, can just hang out over there. Han, I don't really know what we do with him, honestly. Like, have him run up here? Sure.
Taking position.
That shouldn't uncover anyone. But it gets him closer to the action. Wow.
Yes, Commander.
Do I want Thul to run up here? So that can explode. That can explode. So that's all pretty cool. I'm going to move them over here. Alright, we're going to let them run in, basically, because I don't think we'll spot them for quite a while. Hopefully. Hopefully.
On the way.
There we go. Alright, let's call it. Ah, we uncovered them quite far away. I was hoping they'd be a little closer before the pod activated. But, I mean, that's nice and
Just wait.
juicy for destroying that. And okay, that's where the seed carrier is. This is all rather interesting.
What is your will, Empress? Your command.
we can't shoot any of them. Am I just going to end up in a vulnerable position? I can always teleport back there to help deal with him. God, what a pain this is. I don't really want to be out in the open like that. Then I guess a good move here. Psychic Onslaught, and then duck behind here, right? Or I could just duck behind here, Psychic Onslaught, and that's that. But I'd quite like to do that Psychic Onslaught, then throw a grenade if I need to. So let's move there for now. It's the same, you know, same result, essentially, so... Yeah, see? Doesn't quite do enough damage. So I would need to follow up with a grenade, ideally. So we might follow up with that grenade with Iolanthus instead. So that will be all the zombies dead. Like, straight away, which is pretty cool.
I am here to serve.
Iolanthus. It's me, Iolanthus. Hello, Iolanthus. Hello, Lord. Okay, he's still gonna be alive. Which is silly. You are silly Billy. Eat grenade. Eat grenades, not brains. That's what I always say.
We are the hammer. At your service.
Standing ready.
And, Ha can... Can't quite reach him, which is a bit sad. I would quite like to be able to shoot that thingy and also him. But I can't.
Here. Fool.
Unleash me.
And that's a problem. Ooh, and you can't quite reach there either. Let's, Yeah, he's gonna be a problem, isn't he? He's gonna be a bit of a pain. Oh, we can just sit back. Like, we don't have to go up as far as
Yes, Commander.
I've been suggesting we might. If I move there and start shooting at it, I'm gonna have to step out and I'll end up getting overwatched. But if I move like here, I guess I could shoot that and they won't be overwatched anymore. Which could be a neat trick.
Drive. Firing on target.
Perfect.
Foe wounded.
So you...
I am here to serve. I am here to serve.
Alright, you can move here and kill those both. That works. Then he can hang out and he can get into cover. Let's make sure he's dead.
Aye, sir.
Just in range too. In fact, move just in range. It's really good. Really nice. And yeah, we'll need to get our Purgator in range of that guy so we can get that seed out of him.
Here.
And I guess I could retreat further back. I guess actually being here so I'm in
Yes, come on.
a better position to get that guy next turn would be nice. And are either of you... Okay, you're just a normal cultist. So often these guys tend to be grenadiers, but he's not today. They're just normal dudes. So... yeah, just sit tight, I suppose. Doesn't seem to be any other pods nearby us either, which is good. Yeah, full cover, not a problem. Okay, he is overwatching. If he overwatches too, that'd be a bit annoying. Okay, I think we can still shoot that guy. Got a warp surge, reinforcements. Nope, mutations. We can still just teleport behind him and chop him up, not a problem. He's got armor, which is a shame. He'll be a little harder to kill. Oh wow, you can actually get behind here and attack him. That's pretty fun. But, oh, we need ammo for that, huh? Well, okay. I see how it is. And yeah, we don't have the best range on this. We will need to get closer to him. And he's far too far away to hammerhand that guy. So, yeah, he gets to live a little longer. So sure, let's reload. If we move to there, we can reach him. So yeah, let's
Your orders? Your command.
let's just run up behind him and just, I don't know, tear him in half with a hammer. Perfect. Wow, we actually straight up tore him in half with a hammer. Lovely. No, he's the hammer.
At once.
Okay, good. And let's go for the stun. Now we have a seed.
That's got them. I recommend you fortify until
All right,
you can be
reinforcements.
distracted. We have some unpleasant company incoming.
So reinforcements are also quite interesting in this game. So when the warp surge meter fills up, reinforcements can happen, and when that happens, it just means you end up with fewer reinforcements showing up at the end. So it's pretty handy. That'll use all of my movement up. I don't know if there's other pods here. Yeah, there's one there, and they're moving this way, so I've got to be a little careful
Storm.
fighting him. A little careful. I can get right next to him. Yay.
In an instant.
Good. In an instant. So we can attack him once. And kill him, probably.
Sword.
No, not quite. I'm not going to attack him again, though,
Is your will.
because we can get him with that.
Firing now.
I was thinking support fire, but it's only 1 damage, so we're good.
To the golden
Good.
throne. At once.
Alright, let's just run into that corner. Easy. Easy peasy, squeezy lemons. Yeah, they're on the way. They tend to move quite slowly if they're outside of movement, though. It's a lot of pods. With the 2 reinforcements, we'll be up against like 4 pods. But so many of them are so far away. This really was pretty stealthy of us.
Crush the Imperial lapdogs!
These guys can move fairly far, but like all of the cultists are probably going to be doing random overwatches they don't need to be doing. So there's not going to be much that'll actually like threaten us. So we could just put everyone in here, in this gap, and have them all overwatch this way, and any zombie that comes in will just get killed. As if they even get to us. which they may not. They may not.
We strive.
Okay. And you can also book it. So yeah, that's quite a distance, isn't it? We may not have to deal with any enemies. I mean, yeah, we can get some experience out of them and whatever, but I'm kind of happy just take the win and leave. They're having a good time. That's what matters. Okay, good. They're still on the way. They're never going to make it. Alright. Good. Oh, they are here. Yeah, they are here. I don't think anything else is getting particularly close, though. I guess, guess we could just start overwatching, huh?
At once, Commander.
Let's do it.
I am with you.
Might as well, eh?
Securing position.
Might as well. Have a bit of fun.
I shall hold their charge.
Oh, yeah, you better.
Moving out. They shall not pass.
Alright, come on, fellas. Oh, crap, there's a cultist? Are we all pinned? He's all lost of AP. Alright, that's smart. You're a clever little guy, aren't you? And more zombies. Cool. Those little jokers. Alright, that's good.
Foe down.
Oh, look at that little jelly boy. Ooh, he made it here. He even attacked us.
Pathetic.
It was pathetic. What are you guys thinking? More zombies. My word. Oh, he's on his way. Yeah, oh no, I think they've lost interest.
Teleport coordinates.
There we go, we're fine.
Initiating sequence.
We got hit and it bounced off our armor. That's all we took. That's all the damage we took. Good job, guys. Good job. Not bad. We got a seed, only the one. It's kind of pathetic. Kind of a pathetic mission, honestly, but full requisition. I like it. That, and, you know, it's like one seed per research we're doing currently. It will start to add up how much we need, but, you know, by then we will have collected more. It's fine. Cool. So, Elrin's Blade. Activate to add armor pierce to this melee attack. That's pretty cool, but, you know, not huge. That has 3 armor instead of 2. We can get up to 5 extra armor, which is pretty good. But again, meh, Psych Out Grenade again, eh. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I mean, that is potentially great. We won't get the upgrade forever, so it's really just plus 1 armor over your normal, you know, Terminator armor. I think we're fine. I think we can wait. Couple of promotions too. Alright, Darig Thul, let's get you. Do we need any of this stuff? Yeah, kind of. I would like the armor pierce. I mean, extra crit damage is pretty cool. But, yeah, chance to gain AP is pretty mad. That's pretty great. So every time we use Astral Aim, we have a 50% chance to get that AP back, which is pretty great. You know, we can sort of use him as a skirmisher. Like, run him out, shoot something, and then retreat. There are items we can equip that actually put up your chances of autos being successful. And different armor can have that as well, I think. So it can be pretty good. So yeah, I like that. That's really powerful. What are we going to do with him next? This stuff, right? Get Psychic Onslaught really good. Return Fire is one that I find kind of annoying if you're going to use Psychic Onslaught a bunch, because it uses ammo. So you can reload at the end of your turn, ready to use Psychic Onslaught again, and then the enemy can shoot at you, and then you shoot back at them. And then, you know, that kind of sucks. But also, if they shoot you from cover, then you're not really doing much. So Return Fire, I think, is a bit crap. So I never really bother with that. But Ranged weapons getting extra ammo is kind of nice. This all helps out the silencer, which is a different weapon type. And that's what gives you the support fire, which is kind of cool, but, you know. And you can't upgrade it either, huh? You can't upgrade support fire, so it's always going to be worse. Stuff up here, extra grenades is nice. Extra auto abilities is very cool, depending on what they are. You know, one of them is obviously mental focus. You know, one of them could be support fire, but I don't think we're going to bother with that. I mean, Emperor's Light. Just like blinded, purges them of mutations. There's a few things. I think extra grenades. I think having an extra war gear slot just for grenades and then having a bunch of extra ammo and area of attack is huge. Because this can also apply to the grenades that deal big stun damage. So you can essentially throw a grenade, it'll hit a larger area, and so you can apply like a bunch of stun to a bunch of enemies. And so you can execute several in the same turn and get +1 AP for your whole squad per execution. So like, yeah, the grenade discipline stuff is pretty wild. But yeah, I think this is huge. I think maybe we go for the stun stuff next then and leave Psychic Onslaught for now. Even though that is really good to have. And Knight's range attacks getting extra crit damage is useful for Astral Aim too. So that is pretty useful. And extra ammo is quite nice to get there on the way. God, it's just, there's so much good stuff. Why is everything so good? And they max out at level 10, by the way. So you can't just keep leveling them. So what are you going to do? Could get you some Terminator armor, just for the hell of it. But yeah, we're going to get you into Servo Skull. Extra Servo Skull stuff, aren't we? And that, like, this thing is great, the Biomancy stuff, but we don't have any Biomancies. So again, that warp speed Biomancy, being able to do that at any range is pretty great. Just gives extra speed and crit damage for people. I think that's pretty massive. If we're going to be using, only for melee attacks, but yeah, it means if you can use Hammer Hand, you can just give that person extra damage, which is pretty cool. So that is huge. It's pretty huge. We can do more stun with melee attacks with that Biomancy. That's also pretty huge. That also really helps you stun enemies. Especially if you have, you know, like weapons that do additional stun damage anyway. And yeah, that is sort of the meta for this game, is just stunning people like mad. But yeah, we'll grab that stuff, that's fine for now. So, Han has extra pockets now. Oh, we can't do any equipping, there's only leveling up. Alright, cool. Okay, fine. Where to now, huh? I guess we need to hang out either up there or down here again. Don't we? Let's... I mean, that's going to be its first pip. I think we'll go back here again. And wait. That seems like a nice spot for being able to get like a couple of missions. We'll see if it works again for us, or not, but I think it's worth trying. And we've got some construction going, research. Oh, intervention. Oh boy.
Alert. Proximate warp currents are unstable. Recommend immediate aggressive acceleration or the Edict's coordinates may be disrupted.
Risk analysis?
Insufficient cogitation time to perform reductive calculations. Impact imminent.
Let me ward the ship, Commander. I just read an ancient tome on the topic of warp turbulence.
A heretical text, no doubt. Tampering with the warp on such a scale is foolhardy. The Edict is a sturdy ship. We should ride it out.
Interesting. I feel like if we have to ward the ship would be safe, but I think Vakir might end up injured, which will stop our research. That's what I reckon might happen. Warp drive will be at risk, which is horrifying. Ship at risk, we have like 3 hit points on our ship. So that's fine. We just have it take damage. We don't have a Gellerfield. Gellerfield, very important. That's when we fully upgrade our shields, I think. Each shield you upgrade, I think, is like more hull strength. Even though you think the hull and shield are different, but yeah. anyway. But the Geller field is really good for some specific reason that I forget. But in the canon, you know, the Geller field is the shield. Not like, you know, the shield that protects you from, like, guns and stuff. That's the shield that holds back the warp when you're traveling through, you know, through the warp. You know, when you're at warp speed. Yeah, alright, let's maintain current course.
Brace for impact.
Update. The Edict
Fine.
has sustained minor damage and transported to alternative coordinates.
Oh, that's fine. We're far off course, apparently.
The Edict cries
Really?
out for repair.
Alright. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, do you want to head over there now? Maybe. 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 Oh, I guess do I just want to hang out here now? Because we can. Do we just stick with it? Maybe just stay here. Maybe we just stay here. Nah, let's go this way. Alright, we'll hang out here. It's fine. Alright, let's advance time. So again, warp drive, 11 days, and it'll be 20% quicker, which is really going to help. That's really going to help. And, yeah. Still got extra research speed, but Kira is currently focused. So that's good news. We don't seem to have any research on the go. What happened? What happened? Did I not get that going? I must not have clicked start research. Oh, that's so dumb. What on earth? I'm sure I clicked that. Okay, sure. Okay, well that was a waste. So all of that, like, extra research speed, apparently was just being thrown away. So that's actually going to take more than 19 days. After 16 days, it's going to double. So that might be 22 days now. Crap. It would have nearly been done.
The
Oh,
fight against
assassin
the Vaal
stuff.
heretics takes an interesting turn. Grandmaster Kai may have grown obstinate sitting on Titan, but there are others who recognize the need for action. The Officio Assassinorum has agreed to make available an execution force tasked with exterminating this bloom.
The edicts of our chapter demand we work alone, Inquisitor. We are fully capable of handling the threat.
Did you not make the case days ago that this strike force is depleted? Are we not allies in this crusade against chaos?
I suppose chapter doctrine permits the use of outside forces under certain exigent circumstances.
Indeed. We all have a duty to elevate need above custom. Now, Commander, which temple would best serve your most immediate needs on the battlefield?
Literally no idea. Calidus gives us infiltration and armor pierce. Calexis gives us negates powers of the warp. I don't know how many powers of the warp we're going to be bumping into, honestly. Eversword Temple sacrifices HP and bleeds the enemy. Does that mean just going to be injured all the time, or do you just not get injured in the same way? I have no idea. I feel like this is not enough information to make any kind of choice. I really feel like if you're going to have a bunch of assassins introduced as like an interesting mechanic to the game, then you should have a level where these characters are available and you get to actually use them, even if it's just for like, you know, it'd be cool, right? Imagine a 4-stage, or maybe 5, but like 4-stage mission, right? With different room, you're just fighting a pod in each, and every single time, you know, your knights enter a new room, another assassin pops up out of the shadows and happens to have an ability that is useful in that situation. So you can tutorialize it while introducing you to the different, you know, to these different temples. I think that would be cool. And then you would have some indication of what the hell any of this is. Because right now, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like, you can know what the assassins are like, but what their abilities are actually going to be like in this game, and like the specificity of it, you know, who knows? Who knows what specific things you'll be covering with it. Vindicare Temple, precision targeting at long range. That sounds like it'll always be useful, especially if these guys don't get teleported by Gate of Infinity, which is entirely possible that that's the case. So I guess I'll go Vindicare.
Excellent. My savant has many records detailing the efficacy of those from the Vindicare Temple.
Vindicare,
They are
apparently.
the finest marksmen, and patient beyond reproach.
Okay, good. So Absalom 9 has been added.
Commander, understand that while the Officio Assassinorum trains the finest operatives in the Imperium, they lack your battle brothers' resilience. While you can requisition more assassins, the cost will be high. Each operative has undergone countless genetic and cybernetic enhancements to transform them into the ultimate killers.
Just kind of described Space Marines as well. But sure. Well, now I don't know what. Now I don't know what we do. Do we want to bring one along? Let's take a look at their abilities, shall we? It's not where I wanted to be. Barracks, obviously. Well, here he is. Okay, so we can hire the different kinds just for 3 requisition each. So that's not too bad.
Vindicator.
Hello. Hi, buddy. He looks, like he's from a different game. You guys get that impression? Doesn't quite look right, somehow. But sure, I guess. Anyway, so he has a Exitus rifle. Shoot a target, range 14, deals 4 damage. Has precision targeting. That's cool. Does it always give you precision targeting? Because if you can basically just crit every shot, then that's really fun. Then that would be really, really fun. But it could just be precision targeting. It means, like, if you happen to get a crit, maybe. Exitus pistol. +1 crit damage, 3 damage. Yeah, fine, I guess. Don't know why you wouldn't just shoot this constantly. Oh, I guess that has ammo, this doesn't, so you can shoot this as many times as you like. You never have to reload the pistol. That's kind of cool. Whereas this, you can only shoot twice per round. So if you just want raw damage, this will do better. And then frag grenade. Sure. We can change his stealth suit. Gains stealth for 1 turn. Units with stealth cannot be targeted by range attacks or autos. It takes 6 T. Alright, so what, he's on testosterone? Is he? I have no idea. What's that do? What's 6T? Not 60. 6T. Our pile of T. That is 6. So I don't know what that is. I have no idea. We can do a disrupt shot. Activate to add disrupted. So disrupted is good. That will turn off. Oh yeah, see low. Precision targeting. When this weapon crits, you can choose. So okay, it doesn't give you precision targeting all the time. That's fine. Weird that it specifies though. I guess just most ranged weapons can't do that, but sure. But yeah, disrupted will turn off things like Overwatch, stuff like that. Like any stances the enemy sort of, apply. You can stop them doing that. So that's pretty useful. And the pistol has extra crit. Oh, it has an auto. When this unit destroys a target with a pistol, there's a chance to gain more AP. That's pretty cool. Alright, he seems good. He's only got 8 health though, which is quite low. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. That's only for melee attacks, so you give him more willpower. Does he use willpower? I guess he does. Does he? Cooldowns? Non-psychic units do not use willpower. Their abilities require a number of cooldown turns. They must wait before they can be used again. Okay, so that's what that T was. That was turns. So it's every 6 turns you can go invisible. Cool. Alright, that seems interesting. And yeah, you can have his Medicaid skull. I think just give him a grenade, it's fine. But he seems cool. He seems interesting. I don't know who would replace him with though. That's sort of the problem with extra characters in a game like this, is the basic characters. The game is designed that you take 4 guys into battle, because 4 is like the optimal amount of guys to send into battle. Everything is covered by the sort of 4 base classes, that everything's sort of geared towards having 4 unique things that cover all your bases, right? So as soon as you add something else, it's like, well, now I have to give up on something. And that feels unusual. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like we need to take him on a mission. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to swap out somebody. We got 3 more options. 1 here. We'll never reach that one. We can't reach that one even if we tried. We can't even reach that one if we tried. Even with a Prognosticar. That's the only one we can reach. Crap. Win with only 3 units. Oh, are you kidding me? I hate that one. Hate that one. It's so much requisition, though. Although, it's so much requisition, but we have quite a lot of requisition already. We've been doing really well, but if we're only going to do 1 mission, right? I mean, 15 servitors is great. God, the fact we can't reach this, that's more requisition. It's not too bad. And this one, grimoires. And similar. Similar. And it's a bloom spawn one. Oh, damn, okay. It's a bloom spawn one. So slightly different mission type. So yeah, these ones, they'll have like a couple of positions where there's like a bunch of evil plants that you gotta kill. And it's, yeah, you just destroy them to win, which is pretty fun. But yeah. I mean, I guess we're just doing this then. God, that's so sad. Alright, standing there was a waste. If we were stood here, we could have done that mission and probably reached them too. And... you know what? 6 days. In 6 days. In 6 days, that upgrades. 15 days left. So actually, half of the distance, we're getting extra 20%, we might be able to reach this. We might be able to reach that, in which case we do a second mission with only 3 units. But yeah, our warp drive might be done just in time. Which is kind of exciting, to be fair. Like, that's kind of cool. But we'll do this one anyway, and we'll see if we can reach that. We'll try to reach it. Okay, so I was just thinking, who don't we bring along? And obviously we just leave Han behind, don't we? We just leave Han behind. So let's remove him. And remember, we have stratagems. We don't have Gauge of Infinity yet, but that's fine. But yeah, good squad. It'll do. We have a guy who can go invisible, potentially. You know? But like, yeah, having to drop someone. I guess Han is who we would swap out for the assassin if we were to bring the assassin. So I guess that answers that question. But it also answers the question of which mission are we going to bring that guy on? And it's not this one, because we really need to put our best foot forward for now, don't we? If we're going to be outnumbered. Ooh, boy. And yeah, what is the actual mission type? It's just eliminate seed carriers. So, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? If we could do what we did last mission and just be careful about who we face, we might be able to just win by taking out like a couple of pods and then hiding in a corner. So we might be okay in that regard. But oh, it's a little tense. I'm a little fraught by this one. I usually am. Having one less person is, you know, that's 3 fewer attacks potentially per turn, which is considerable. But anyway, guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.